Hey guys, what's up? So, future me here chiming in before the video even gets started because a bunch of stuff happened with this guitar. It's been a couple weeks since I got the pickups and since I originally shot like the first kind of batch of footage for this. I had intended to kind of do it all at once, and just some things got in the way. It'd be like that sometimes. So it's been probably about 3 or so weeks since I originally filmed the footage you're about to see. And in that time, I went ahead and decided while I was doing the pickup swap on this guitar that I wanted to swap out the tuning keys too. So I put these Planet Wave D'Addario locking tuners on this guitar. And so I'm going to add that footage in with the footage I recorded before. And I did a demo, and I had said in the original video for this guitar as it was stock that I was going to do like a one-for-one comparison of the old pickups with like the same song as before. I decided not to do that just because I didn't want to. I didn't want to do the same song again. I feel like that might be kind of boring. So yeah, I will let Past Me come in and take it from here. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So, last week we checked out my LTD EC256 Distressed. So I picked this guitar up used from Guitar Center's website for about $300. And in my opinion, this is probably one of the best budget LP style guitars that you can really get a hold of, They have these cool tops on them, the antiquing, all that stuff. We talked about all that in the last video, but this is actually an arch top guitar with a set neck. So it's got a lot going for it. But one of the things that I feel like it's lacking in just a little bit is the pickups. They are, I don't really know. They're just very kind of, there's nothing that really like stands out about them. You know what I mean? Like they're pickups. They work. They make sound. They're not super tight. They don't have a ton of low end. They don't have a ton of high end. They're just kind of cheap import pickups. Like, they're fine. They make sound, but they don't really have any kind of personality to them or anything like that. So what we're going to do today is we're going to upgrade these pickups, and I kind of wanted to keep it budget, if you will. I could have ran out and bought like some bare knuckles or like, some Duncans or something like that and thrown in here, and like, yeah, that would have sounded fine, right? But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to kind of, like I said, I wanted to keep it budget friendly, and I kind of wanted to explore, a different avenue with it. So I found a company. I was actually scrolling through Instagram, and I came across this company on Instagram because I follow a bunch of guitar pages and guitar pickup pages and stuff like that. So I came across this company on Instagram, Tone Rider Pickups. They're from England, and I went to their page, checked out their stuff, and really cool looking stuff. So this pickup, the Generator, according to their website, is like, it's an Alnico 5 magnet. It's real high output. It's like 15.7K is what it says on their page. So we'll put a voltmeter on it, and we'll actually see, or a resistance meter, or whatever. We'll put that on here, and we'll actually see if it is, how close it is to that, right? So my assumption is this is probably going to be like JB-ish, right? Like that type of a thing. So probably, my hope is that it's similar to the pickups I like to use in my Les Pauls, the Fastback Custom Beard Combers. I'm hoping it's kind of similar to that. That's why I got it, because from what I was looking at, like EQ and output and all that kind of stuff, looks like it's going to be similar to that. So that's what I wanted. So this is called the Generator. And then I got their Birmingham Alnico V humbucker, Alnico 5 humbucker for the neck position. The reason I got this one is because it had a cool write-up. To be honest, it's like I'm from Alabama, and there's a city in Alabama called Birmingham. I don't live too far from Birmingham, and there's a city in England called Birmingham, and they mentioned that like in their write about the pickup. They were like Birmingham, England meets Birmingham, Alabama. I was like, hey, that's kind of neat. I was like, that's a cool write-up. So it's supposed to be like a low output PAF type pickup with an Alnico 5 magnet, but it's supposed to be kind of tailored more to like Southern rock and that kind of stuff. So, hey, why not, right? I wanted something kind of low output and vintagey to pair with the high output Generator pickup. So, Tone Rider pickups. So go to their website, go to their page. This isn't like a sponsored video or anything. Like I just found these out in the wild and I bought them and I thought they looked cool. So we're gonna try them out. Yeah, we're gonna put them in the LTD and we're gonna see how they sound. My hope. All right, so we're set up on the workbench now. So first thing, let's check these pickup outputs. And let's see if they are what they say they are. So yeah, this guy right here is supposed to be pretty high output, like 15.7K, I think is what it says on the website. So let's fire up the meter here. And let's see what it says. So I'm guessing these right here are going to be our coil split wires. So they already have those taped off for them, which is cool. So the LTD does have coil splitting. I haven't really made my mind up yet if I'm going to wire that up or not. I don't ever use it, but you know, I mean, it's here, so who knows? Maybe I will. Let's see here though. Let's go ahead and twist this together. It's gonna be our ground, our hot. What's it say? Nothing. It's not saying anything at the moment. Oh, there we go. 16. My hand's in the way. There you can go. You can see it. 16.24K. All right. So even a little hotter than it said it was on the website, which is fine by me. I like my bridge pickups a little hot. I really do. So that's pretty good. All right, now let's check out this Birmingham pickup. It's gonna be my neck pickup. I like the little, you know, I like the packaging. You know, for what that's worth, it's nice packaging. And shipping wasn't bad either. So all in all, these pickups, like I said in the intro, I wanted to keep it budget. So these pickups were, I think, shipped and everything, they were like maybe 75, 80 bucks a piece. So, you know, not bad. All right, let's see here. Our Birmingham neck pickup. Let's see what he is. 7.27K, 7.27K. Yeah. All right, so good kind of vintagey PAF style output. That's what I wanted. And, you know, y'all already know I like my mismatched pickup set, so there we go. I've never really been crazy about the zebra look, but we're gonna try it out. It'll probably give it a real classic, like, modded 59 type look. So, yeah, Okay guys, so we've run into our first problem. As you can see, the wires for these pickups are kind of thick, and the hole that they were supposed to go through was not very big at all. So I had to go buy this crazy drill bit to drill that hole out so that we could get into the electronics cavity. So we're drilled out now, and we'll try to get these pickups back in there. Whew. Well, all right, guys, that was a pain, but yeah, we got it drilled out. I had to take the volume pot out so I could drill all the way through to get the hole big enough. But yeah, I'm digging the zebra in this. I think it's gonna look good. So all right, we got it in there. Now let's get it wired up and see how he sounds. All right, we are all done. I decided to go ahead and wire the coal splitting up because, I mean, it's already in there. Why not? So, got the coal split wired up. Everything seems like it's working good. I just tested it on a voltmeter. I guess I should have done that while I was recording, but hey, you know, here we are. Everything checked out, so I'm gonna put him back together, restring him, and compare these new Tone Rider pickups to the stock. What are these? What's the brand on here, huh? C&B Pickup Company. Yeah, no idea. So we will compare and see how they stack up. Okay, so we're gonna swap the tuners out now on the LTD, and we got some of these Planet Waves, these D'Addario Planet Waves auto trim tuning machines. So the Les Paul that I bought had some of these on it already, and I really liked them on that guitar. So we're gonna put them on the LTD. If you don't know what these do, let's see if I can get this to focus. I might can. Alright. These have like a little trimmer blade right here. So it's a locking tuner. We all know what that does. So you pull the string through, you lock it down, so you don't have to do a whole bunch of winds around it. But then as you're turning it, this little blade right here cuts the string for you and like tucks the sharp end of the string down into the shaft of the tuner so that you don't poke yourself. Here's my cat. Hey, Juliet. She's hanging out with me. So you can see, like, this is the Les Paul that has them on it, how it like tucks the string in so that you can't poke yourself, which I think is like one of the coolest features of this. So I decided, you know, I was already swapping the pickups out on this. Why not go ahead and do a tuner swap too? Because the old tuning keys they're pretty awful, if I'm being honest. I mean, there's a lot of this going on here, and they are just like generic ESP branded tuners. So we're gonna have to drill a hole because these have offset screws and the D'Addarios are straight down. So we're gonna have to do a little drilling. Hopefully it's not too bad. So we'll check back in when it's done. Okay, so we did have to do a little reaming on the peg holes. They're just a little too small. So reaming them guys out, but it's gonna look good. So yeah, I can't drill and record at the same time, but you can see we're just drilling these screw holes, and you know, I'm gonna have these extra screw holes off to the side, but it's a $300 LTD. Who cares? These tuners will be a super massive upgrade compared to the janky stock ESP tuners. So let's finish it up. Okay, so with all that out of the way, what's my take on this? I really like these pickups. Like I said before, the stock pickups weren't bad. They were pickups. You know, I mean, they sounded fine, but to me, these pickups just have a lot more personality to them. The neck pickup is real clean, real bright, real sparkly. It does kind of that like southern rock lead kind of thing. I didn't do that. What I wound up doing in the demo was I split this, so you have like the outer coil of this pickup and the outer coil of this one, and I found that I really liked that sound. It's almost stratty, if you will, and for a guitar like this to have a tone like that, I thought that was really cool. Not something you usually get out of guitars like this, and a lot of split coil tones I don't really dig. A lot of them usually wind up sounding, kind of mid to me. Like they don't quite do one thing very well. It's just like, it kind of just sounds like a weak humbucker a lot of the times. And this didn't sound that way to me. So these Tone Rider pickups, yeah, really good. I really like them. And this bridge pickup by itself, to me, it felt a little more aggressive, a little tighter. Just had a little more fullness to it. It was like simultaneously thicker and tighter at the same time, which I really dug. I like the zebra aesthetic too. I think it kind of, gives it a little bit of that like old school sunburst single cut kind of vibe going on. So that's my take on the Tone Rider pickups. The combination of these pickups and this guitar sound really good, and like I said, I went ahead and threw these lock and tuning keys on there because in the couple 3 weeks time period, I started using this guitar at band practice, and the one thing I noticed after a couple practices was the stock tuning keys were absolutely garbage. I just couldn't deal with them anymore. So, ordered some of these, threw them on here, and they have made the world of difference. So this guitar feels way more premium than I paid for it, and I'm really digging it. So yeah, that is the upgrade. The upgrades to my favorite Les Paul alternative, especially on a budget. I really love LTD EC guitars. Like I said, even from these like lower end ones all the way up to like EC 1000s and stuff, I just absolutely love them. I've always loved them. I think they are a super awesome alternative to traditional Les Pauls. So if you're looking for something a little more modern, a little more, just a little different, but still has that like kind of classic look and feel to it, go with an ESP or an LTD EC. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the video. The last video about this guitar has a ton of views on it, which is crazy. It's by far my highest viewed video. So if you see this video, go back and watch that one. And please subscribe to the channel because a lot of people are viewing that video, which is awesome, but not a lot of people are subscribing. So hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys, and I will be back soon.